Jim Jones, Mano, Fabuloso. What's going on with the rent? Y'all squatters now? Man, I remember I watched y'all from We Fly High, No Lie, We Squattin'. That's what Jim Jones is up to nowadays, man. Jim Jones is squatting in his own business. He owns a business, he's renting a studio, and he's not paying his rent. He's kicking down the doors, he's trying to find a heater. They're wearing coats on the podcast, and it's -5 degrees. Squatting Jim Jones. What's going on, man? Now, Jim Jones, Mano, and Fabulous were seen kicking in the door to the studio where they record their podcast. And now word has gotten over to 50 Cent, the boogeyman, and 50 Cent has said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the studio that you are currently renting. So now the landlord is 50 Cent. Oh, 50 got too much money, man. It's not fair. 50 Cent bought the whole place where Jim Jones is trying to record his podcast. And now he got Jim Jones bundled up in 3 jackets trying to do his podcast. He's over here simmering me timbers, looking like Charlie Brown in a Christmas tree. And they freezing, man. So Jim Jones is going around the building, banging on the doors, kicking the doors in. He can't do it. He's calling the whole hood to come and help him break into his supposed studio that he owns. And 50 Cent owns it, man. Now, this is crazy, man. 50 Cent is definitely the Joker of the hip-hop industry, man. I don't know how 50 Cent does it, man. Back to back to back, he's always clowning on these older rappers, and they getting clowned on. I mean, Jim Jones even went on his own podcast and said, I'm grateful for learning how to squat in 2026. On his own podcast, he admitted to squatting. He admitted to not paying his rent because the state of New York is on the side of the renter and not the landlord. So he feels like it's not his time to pay. Or could we say that Jim Jones just ain't paying because he ain't got it? Mano, Fabulous, and Jim Jones are now 50 years old. They supposed to have their money stacks to the ceiling. All the people they robbed, all the scams they ran, all the Instagram verses that they've done. They supposed to be kicked back in the house with some grandkids, you know, traveling the world like Tony Yayo, having some escargot with some potato on the top of some pancakes in the Himalayas or something like that. But now they out here in New York on the same block, Harlem, dressed like some 25-year-olds kicking in the dough. Now, Jim Jones, I know he runs around like a kid. I'm not against that. And he's probably seeing this as a way to boost his platform. I mean, I'm talking about it. So he sees this as a viral moment and he's gonna run it into the ground. He's even making jokes about how he's a squatter now and how, you know, and how he's the owner of the building. You know, he's still got that whole rap ego going on with it. You know, I'm Jim Jones. I'm bad to the bone. You know, I'm from Harlem, man. I'm Jimmy. You know, I'm J-Mo. I'm from the block, man. I run this whole city, man. I run this whole apartment building, man. If anybody gonna turn the heater off, it's gonna be me. That's Jim Jones, man, in a nutshell. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this situation, man. 50 Cent, you gotta kick Jim Jones out the building, man. Hey, make him move down the block and just own it, man. In fact, I think you should take J-Mo's enemies and put them and maybe give them a podcast deal and say like, hey, man, I'm gonna give you Jim Jones a studio and let's see what you can do. But yeah, I don't know. This is a funny situation, man. Dipset. Cameron would never get stuck in this situation. Cameron would never, man. This is definitely a Jim Jones situation. And hopefully they can figure this out and maybe make a mixtape, maybe make some tunes, and maybe make a podcast. I want to see 50 Cent on the podcast talking to them and giving them the boot on the podcast. I don't know. It'll be a good viral moment. Anyways, though, have a blessed day. It's your boy Young Camel Toe. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.